Namo Namaha. So this video is to help you learn conjunct consonants. What this means is, you know how some consonants are half and they join up with another consonant? For instance, mukta or yukta. So the k is half and then there's a ta. So we're going to learn how to write that in Devanagari. Now conjunct consonants. Conjunct means combined, joined consonants. In Sanskrit, it's called saṁyukta janāni. Saṁyukta janāni. So first what we'll do is we'll go through all the consonants and group them. So the very first group, we are going to talk about those consonants which have a stick next to them. Take G for instance. Okay? So you have this line here, G, right? Another which is the G, for instance, also ends in a line. So we're talking about those consonants which have a line at the end, at the right end of them. So we're going to now create a whole set of consonants where we will look at which are those consonants which have a line at the end. Let us start with the K varga. Varga means class of K. K, K, G, G, Ng. And there we'll see which of the alphabets has the line at the end. So let's take K. Does K have a line at the end? No. It has a line going through it. So this is not our alphabet. Look at K. Does K have a line at the end? It does. Okay. K. G. Does G have a line at the end? Yes. G also has a line at the end. Ng. No line at the end. The line is just on top. It's hanging from it. Very good. Now let's look at which is the next varga? That is the Ch varga. Very good. Ch. Does this have a line at the end? Yes, it does. Ch. What about Ch? Does it have a line at the end? No, it doesn't. So we'll write that in blue, okay? So only the ones which have a line at the end, we are going to write in red. The rest we are going to write in blue. So the Ng also does not have a line at the end. The Ch does not have a line at the end. What about J? Very good. It does have a line at the end. J. J. Yes. And Nya. Well done. It has a line at the end too. Very good. What comes next? K varga, Ch varga, T varga. Does T have a line at the end? No. So we'll just write that in blue. T. Th also doesn't. D. No. D also doesn't. What about no? Yes, it does. Well done. No. Okay. Th, th, d, d, no. What comes next? The. The has a line. Excellent. Th also has a line. What about the? No, no line, no line. So the is no line. What about the? Yes, it has a line. Very good. The, na. Yes, excellent. The, the, na. Now we come to which varga? P. Does P have a line? Yes. Think about it. Does it have a line at the end, or is it a line going through? It's a line that's going through. So p does not fit this category, right? So p does not fit this category. What about b? Yes. B? Yes. And m. Very good. Now, next is y. It has a line at the end. What about r? It doesn't. So, r. L? Yes. V? Very good. Ya, ra, la, v. What comes next? Sh. Also has a line. Sh. Also has a line. S. H. Doesn't. Very good. And then there are your already special combinations. Okay, you already know some combinations. These are ksha, which has a line, tra, which has a line, and nya, which also has a line. Does that make sense? Okay, excellent. So the ksha, the tra, and the nya are already combinations. The ksha is made up of half a ka and the ksha. So it's made up of half of this and a full this. Tra is made up of a half ta and a ra. Okay? And nya is made up of a half ja and a nya. Alright? How they work, we'll look at these three also a little later. But for now, the ones that are in red, we're going to focus on these alphabets. We're going to focus only on these alphabets which are in red. These are the guys who have a line at the end. Let us take a word like ichha. Okay? I is written like this. It is a swara, a vowel. Ch. Now this is, if it was a cha, a full cha, we would write it like this, right? Now because it's only a half ch, ch, without the sound, we remove this line. Okay? So we just write this, then the cha, icha. So what happens? Whenever there is a consonant which has a line at the end and that becomes a short one, that becomes, it loses its vowel basically, then we write it, the line disappears. We write it like this, okay? The line disappears. What does icha mean? Icha means desire. Okay? Majja. Okay? So, ij. So this was a full, if it was full, it would be a j. This is a j. But here, instead of this is a j, what actually, when it's written together, you take away the line. Make sense? Very good. Majja. So majja means the bone marrow. Okay? So this is marrow. Kalpa. Ka. Now remember, how do we write the l? Full l is written like this. But now we want to remove the line. So kalpa. Ka-pa. Now we're going to come to a very special letter. This is the letter R. Okay. How is R written? R. Why is R so special? Because R, when it is half, okay, and it sits between two consonants, it behaves like this. So you have, let's take a word, marma. This is the R. Okay. Now, here you should remember this rule. What you should do is look at the R, underline it, look at what is the consonant in front of it and what is after it. Write the one in front, so this is a ma. Write the one behind, another ma. And this sits as a hook on top of the second consonant at the end. Does that make sense? Marma. Let's take karma for instance. Karma. What are we going to do? We're going to identify the sound first. And then we're going to look at what is the consonant in front and what is the consonant at the back. Notice that there is no word which will start with Okay? No word will start with Okay? So, karma. Ka-ma. So, we're going to do first, what are we going to do? We're going to write, that's right, we're going to write ka, and then we're going to write ma, and then we put the hook on the top. Very good. Karma. Can you think of another word that has r in the middle? Dharma. Very good. Let's try dharma. Dharma. So you have the in front you have the dha and the ma. So we go dha, ma, and the on top, dharma. Is that clear to everyone? Very good. So, this was Now, continuing with the letter R, we have another problem here. So, you have R. But here, the R is not going to go half. The R is going to be full, but it is going to be sitting after a half consonant. For instance, kra or tra or pra. How are we going to write this? So, when there is a half consonant and the ra, the full ra, what we do is we write the full consonant ka and the ra sits at the bottom like this. Kra. This is kra. Okay. Now, remember I told you ra is very special. Okay. Tra. You know this already. You know this already. You know to write tra already. How do you write it? That's right. And here it's even more special because the full ta is not even written. How would you otherwise write tra? You would say ta and that. But here you're not even writing this. Okay? Tra. Pra. Pa. And the ra. So it's the pra. Okay? It is not para. Remember that. Just because you're writing the full consonant doesn't make it a full. Because the ra eats away the part. Okay? So this is pra. So if you want to say, try writing this word out. Prasanna. Prasanna, which means happy. You can pause the video and try it out. There is pra, there is a full sa, there is a half n, and there is a na. So you have a p, r, sa, n. So remember, when you have half a p and a r, what happens? Pra. Okay? So you write the full p and that becomes pra. Now, sa is a full consonant. Sa, na, in na. Now, how do we write na? We normally write it like this. Oh, remember, it's got the line at the end. So if it's half an n, what happens to the line? It disappears, that's right. And then we have a full na. So you can either write it like this, prasanna, or another way of writing it is pra, sa, na. Do you know why this whole thing works like this? This is because in olden days, when they had to write all these huge amounts of information on small little leaves, there was not enough space. So the alphabets were all scrunched up. So what you're actually seeing is a kind of code. Isn't that very cool? We're actually looking at some secret codes here. Okay? So pra, sa, n or n. Alright? Okay. So remember we said if it is pra, it is the full p and a line like that. Kra, like that. Yeah? Sra, like that. But now what you're actually seeing here is that all these alphabets have a line, and so this r is sticking to that line, right? Now here, ta, where is the line? It's on top. You obviously can't have something going like that, right? So in such a case, what actually happens is it sits like that at the bottom, a little hat. Okay? Tra. This is tra. Okay? Similarly, tha, tra. Okay? Makes sense? Dha, the, dra. And the also goes like this. So the whole ta, tha, da, dha, they all have this little hat thingy at the bottom. So this is tr. Sounds like a frog, doesn't it? Tr. And this is a tr. Th, but the sound is missing, so it is t plus r. The r is sitting at the bottom like that. So it sits like a little house at the bottom, the roof of a house. All right? Excellent. Now we're going to look at the sound when it's written with y and m. The reason you need to be aware of all this and be able to write it is because when you start reading your Bhagavad Gita or when you start reading your other scriptures, you're going to find a lot of these words. For instance, what is a lotus flower called? It comes from the Lord's navel, Nabha. Padmanabha, very good. Padma, Dma is the sound there, right? How do we write Padma? We say Padma, right? So you have this Dma sound over there. Now how to write Dma? Dya, Vidya. So Dya. Dya, now the is written like this. So basically you're going to write this, right? Id, ya, Dya. This is written as this. Okay? So you have the and the ya sitting under it. Okay? Dma similarly. So you have the too small, isn't it? Let's make it a little bigger. Dma. So if we want to write Padma, how do we write it? pa, ma. Vidya. So here you don't really need this little tail. It kind of goes almost like a gha, but with a line on top. So it goes like this. Vidya. Okay? So dya, dya, dma. Clear? The next one is here and hma. Let's look at those two as well. Okay. So there was this. Here is going to be similar. Goes like that and the year. So what is happening here? You have the her and the ear sitting from its tummy here. Here. Similarly, dma was this. Hma will sit in its tummy. Make sense? Okay. So, guhya. Guhya. Try writing this. Guhya. Guhya means secret. How do we say that? Gu. Ya. So the half a sound means the next alphabet, the ya, goes from the her's tummy. Okay? Guhya. So when you have a half her, the next alphabet will start from its tummy. Next we're going to look at sh. This is the cha 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 sha sha sha. This, it just changes. Okay. Supposing we were to write ashwa. What does ashwa mean? You know it. That's right, horse. We write a and the v and the sh sits on top like that. Okay. Ashwa. This is how it's written in the books. You can actually cheat. If you like, how is shra written? That's right. It's written like a 21, right? So it's written sh, but we want the ish. So this line disappears. Very good. So you can actually write this as ashwa. And this is also correct. However, in books, in the textbooks, you will always find it written like this. Ashwa, Vishwa. Ashwa means horse. Vishwa means world. How is Vishwa written? Vish, V, Vishwa. Or we can cheat and write Vishwa. Okay? So this is the shwa. Now, the sh. How is shri written? Shri is a very important word. Remember we said tra. Tra is written like this, right? Pra. Pra is written like this. Now we want shra. This is pra. We want shra. And sha we saw is written in this way. Right? And the ra sound is written this way. So this is shra. And if you want to write shri, like in Shri, Shri Krishna, this will become Shri. Does that make sense? So shra is written this way. Shravan. Shravan is the name of the monsoon season. Shravan. Shravana. Shravana. Okay? So this is how shra is written. The next alphabet we're going to look at is id. Okay, by itself. Remember, we already looked at dma and dia. Very good. We already saw dia and dma. Dia is written dia and dma. Very good. Now, similarly, if we want to write, let's say, d. So, yuddha. Here also, it is half the d and the full d. So, how do we write that? You, this d, and this is your half d, okay? The full d will sit under this. Seems a little unfair, doesn't it? That the one that is full is actually sitting tiny under this. But that's how it is. How is this read? It is yuddha. This is the dha, the full dha. This is the short half dha. Yuddha. Buddha. Let us look at Buddha. Again, we have the d and a dha. So how do you think that's going to be written? Bu. Half the sitting here and the full dha sitting under it, really all scrunched up and tiny, okay? Buddha. Make sense? Okay. Now look at this word. Mudga. Mudga. Mudga means mung. You know, mung dal, mudga. Okay. So remember the Buddha, how the we write it full and the next one sits under it. Same thing's going to happen here. Okay. So mu the g. And this g actually borrows its line from the d. Okay, all scrunched up underneath. All right. Next, we are going to see how the vowel r sits with a consonant. Okay, let's take the word kripa. Kripa. The r, what it does is it goes and sits under the previous consonant. So remember, this is not a karpa, this is kripa. So the k is actually the half consonant, okay? So the r sits under the half consonant, kripa, kripa. Remember, it is not krupa, it is not kripa, okay? What is the sound? R, okay? Kripa. Excellent. Look at this word. What is this word? Truna. Okay? Truna. Very good. Truna. So how do we write this? So we write the ta and the r goes underneath. Tru. No. Truna. Okay. Okay. What does kripa mean? That's right. It means mercy. We say no? Krishna's kripa. It's Krishna's mercy. What does truna mean? Remember Trinavarta, who carried away Krishna? Truna means grass. Okay? A blade of grass. So truna means grass. His name was Trinavarta because he could carry everything away with him like, you know, wind carries away grass. trina avarta. Okay. Right. So this is how r works. Okay. So where you have half consonant before the r. Now, r by itself is a vowel. So there is no way r is ever going to go halves. I hope you have understood how saṁyukta vyan, conjunct consonants are written. So I would like you to keep practicing with these, and the more you read, pick up your Bhagavad Gita, pick up other books, just read. Try and read and figure out what is written over there. And you will become really good very fast. Okay? Alright. Namo Namaha Bahu Bahu Dhanyavadaha. Hare Krishna.